I'm Sam Peterson, author of 2 books, Trunky Transgender Junkie and Sugar, a Memoir of Craving. I'm an old gay trans man with bad teeth, and I love knives. And I'm not here to rate them or tell you about the newest, the bestest, the fastest, the kapowest. I'm here to queerly share my queer love of knives with you. Also, like and subscribe. Yeah. Hey everybody. I've got 2 rather unusual knives to share with you today. 2, I would say, fall into the more butch realm, the more mastiff side of knife enthusiasm. And that is the AD15 LITE and the Zero Tolerance 0450 Sinkevich. Both secondhand from bladebinge.com. Ding! By the way, I told the guys at Blade Binge that I didn't care for their name particularly because I am what? Annoying. This was merely a line among several others about how much I appreciate their services, however, so not totally an asshole. Now, the AD15 LITE is the latest in my ongoing interest in Andrew Demko locking mechanisms. Whew. I am very interested in having examples of a variety of different knife locking mechanisms, and I'm not really sure why, because I guess I just feel like it's important. The LITE is called the LITE because it is cheaper than its older brother, the AD15. The AD15 is a $269 knife in ugly but sturdy G10, green G10. The LITE is some sort of injection molded plasticky stuff which feels fine, absolutely fine, and it looks black. So great, goes with everything. It is also $159, which is barely more tolerable, but that also depends on where you purchase it. I would say don't buy it off of Cold Steel's site because their prices are wild. That seems to be true of many direct buy sites. It seems like it's less expensive to buy it off a dealer. And you can get discounts from a variety of knife dealers off knife influencer sites. Sometimes you gotta hit it just right. It's sort of like middle high. The AD15 is in very okay steel. It's in S35VN. I have a lot of this steel. It's very popular. It appears to be the steel version of that guy in The Office that everyone likes, but nobody knows his name. Really good, forgettable steel. The LITE has an AUS 10 steel, which I don't think I have any other examples of. It's supposed to be a good, cheap steel. It's hella easy to sharpen, I hear. Not that I would know. It's a skill that I have yet to cultivate, but someday I will. Just not on my knives. What would I sharpen? I just had a memory. When I was a kid, I used to take sticks and sharpen them. Yeah. Did you used to do that? Anyway, this is a ridiculously overbuilt knife, and I kind of love that. As you may know, I have an affinity, a penchant, as they say, for massive knives. I'm not really into the PMP or what's the other big brand name that makes big butch knives. Not so much into those, but I really enjoy these Demco lock knives, the cold steel stuff. I love the AD10, for instance, but this one is fidgetable. Who knew? And this is the vaunted triad lock. It's very kind of steampunk, but make it rubber. I think I'll take it camping. I know you have an image of me mincing about in the woods, and you would be correct. Anyway, it's not really a pocket carry. I also bought this guy secondhand. This is the Zero Tolerance 0450, a Sinkevich design. His style is quite particular, as are most designers. It's kind of redundant to say that, isn't it? He always seems to bring out these kind of long, slippery, slicey blade shapes. And this is no exception. It's so snappy and poppy. I love it. I really love it. The only bad thing I could say about this knife is impermanent. It apparently came from a smoker because it came stinking of cigarettes, which is the second time that this has happened to me. I used to smoke, and I am one of those intolerable ex-smokers that think smoking is disgusting and smelly. Look, there are so many things you can do other than smoking. You could chew gum, or chew gummy bears, or suck dick, or you could eat a carrot. Now this is a nice little knife. It's funny I say that because it's not a little knife. It's not. It's just that I'm used to ZTs being so big and massive that this just feels like a regular old pocket knife, which exactly what it is. It's a regular old pocket knife, extremely well constructed in titanium and, you guessed it, S35 VN. I've been sitting here for the past 10 minutes debating what to do with this knife because it's really kind of bland, you know? And I've decided that I will send it off to Way of Knife for their Creative Freedom package, where you get 3 mods, guaranteed at least 3 mods, but it's their choice, dealer's choice. So you never know what you're going to get, but it's always, at the very least, it's interesting, sometimes fantastic. Here is a picture of my AD20.5 that they sharpened and skull pattern. Pretty sweet, huh? They're also sharpening this ZT. It seems as if somebody tried to open a can of beans with it or dropped it on the floor or something. This is also the problem with secondhand knives. There isn't always a full disclosure. But for this knife, it's a project. It didn't cost me a whole lot of money. So I ain't worried about it. I can't wait to show you how it turns out. And I can't wait to see you next week. Bye-bye.